by the US Marine Corps, and they've even launched an investigation to determine what led to the incident. Authorities are also expected to examine flight data, maintenance records, weather conditions before releasing their findings. And as of now, there have been no indications whether the crash caused any civilian casualties or damage outside the military base. Yes.
Continue to stay on with us as we track some more details, Brian. Let's move on to some more breaking news coming in from Spain. At least 57 migrants have died while trying to cross from Morocco into the Spanish enclave of Ceuta. Local regional president Juan Jesus Vivas has said that as Spain's Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez rests to defuse the escalating crisis in the region. About 60,000 migrants have entered Spain's Ceuta from Morocco in the past 24 hours. The enclave north of Morocco is facing a crisis since Thursday, with security forces clashing with migrants trying to cross over to Spain. Rachid Bihi, who leads the local workers association representing civil guard officers, said that some of the 57 people who had died had drowned. Others were killed in a stampede to cross the breakwater fence at Tarajal beach near the Moroccan checkpoint. Sanchez has condemned the breach of the border, describing the events as a violation of Spain's territorial integrity. He blamed human smugglers, saying that they deceive so many young people and ultimately lead many of them to their deaths, whether in the ocean or, as in this case, at Spain's borders in the autonomous city of Ceuta. Spain's Interior Ministry confirmed that half of the migrants had already gone back to Morocco, sharing footage of the people walking back through a fence door at the border. The Spanish ministry has also released its own figures shortly after Vivas spoke, estimating that some 50,000 people had crossed from Morocco since Thursday. It added that 48,300 had already returned to Morocco by Friday evening, with hundreds more going back by the hour. Madrid has also sent troops, more police, including divers, drones and boats to boost security in Ceuta. Now, the sudden and massive influx has triggered an international crisis for the Spanish government, with Germany, Italy and Finland condemning the incident. Meanwhile, France has tightened its checks at borders with Spain. So, Brian, this is the latest that we are getting from Spain. Unfortunately, we are seeing the loss of 57 lives because of this migrant influx that is taking place.
Well, definitely, the humanitarian crisis along the Spain-Morocco border has definitely deepened, with death toll in the Ceuta migrant crisis rising to 57. Not only that, thousands of migrants still attempted to enter Spain's North African enclave of Ceuta from Morocco, leading to clashes with Moroccan security forces. And it is also one of the largest migration crackdowns in recent years. According to even the Spanish Interior Minister, around 37,500 migrants have already been returned to Morocco, while hundreds more continue to be sent back every hour, as authorities are still working to regain control of the border. Not only that, Moroccan security personnel have also tightened security around the border town of Nidek, using barricades and increased patrols to stop fresh attempts to cross into Ceuta. Not only that, most of the migrants are believed to be from Morocco and sub-Saharan African countries, many of whom were also hoping to reach Europe in search of better economic opportunities or safer living conditions. But now, human rights organizations also expressed concern over the rising number of deaths and have urged both Spain and Morocco to ensure that migrants are treated in accordance with international humanitarian law. And this crisis definitely heightened the growing pressure also on Europe's external borders and challenges that is posed by illegal migration. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Brian, for all those inputs. With that, in fact, viewers, we are slipping into a very short commercial.
वो वाली AMD Edge की